The Aam Aadmi Party has rattled both the Congress and the BJP, but can Arvind Kejriwal and his team members take this party national between December and the general elections in March, April? Joining us now, four of the leading lights of the Aam Aadmi Party, Professor Yogendra Yadav, Prashant Bhushan, Shazia Ilmi and Sanjay Singh. Thank you all very much for joining us on this special edition of Center Stage. I want to start with the here and now, and I want to ask you, Professor Yogendra Yadav, on why the Aam Aadmi Party is not taking up the offer of both the Congress and the BJP to form the next government. Is that not letting down the people of Delhi? You've got a mandate of 28 seats. You have the option of forming the government with Congress support. Why don't you take it up, sir?
It's an extraordinary situation where a party which does not have a majority, a party that does not even have number one status, is being asked by everyone, why don't you form the government? I think in one sense it's positive. It's a tribute to the fact that Aam Aadmi Party has won a moral victory. It's an ethical triumph, and everyone sees this as in sense of a mandate, the word you used. The fact, however, is that technically by law, by constitution, we do not have a majority. The tradition in this country has been that the largest single party stakes claim, which they are at the moment unwilling to. The other political tradition in the country has been that the moment someone doesn't have majority, all snatching, pulling, pushing and all kinds of games start. Aam Aadmi Party has always said, we shall not play these games. And that's why we are saying, since we did not get numbers, since we did not get numeric mandate, it is not proper for us, because we are not in here somehow to form government, somehow to have Arvind Kejriwal as CM. We are here to implement our agenda for Jan Lokpal bill. We are here for certain electricity prices, for water, for everything. How can we do it unless we have majority?
But Prashant Bhushan, this will not be the first coalition government of the country. Nitish Kumar is running a minority government. Minority governments have existed for the longest time in India's democracy. The Congress is prepared to give you unconditional support. Take their support, implement your agenda. Why don't you do that, sir?
What is the record of these parties? The Congress, whenever it has offered support, the Congress or the BJP, to a party which even differs somewhat from their agenda, they have eventually pulled them down, those governments. In our case, our party is diametrically opposed to the Congress and the BJP. We have been born by saying that this kind of politics that the Congress and the BJP practice, this needs to be completely changed in this country.
Unconditional support.
No, they are not. How will they say? Given their history, how can we believe that they will allow our Jan Lokpal bill to be passed? If they were serious about that, they could have passed it themselves. They could have passed it at the center. They could have passed it, the BJP could have passed it in Gujarat or the other states where they are ruling. How, on what basis, what kind of credibility will this kind of support enjoy?
Shazia, the Jan Lokpal bill is one key tenet of the Aam Aadmi Party. Here's an opportunity where the Congress says you've got unconditional support, take that support. If nothing else happens, Delhi might have the sort of Jan Lokpal bill that you're talking about. Why don't you at least take up the offer being made by the Congress and the BJP?
Congress to implement the Lokayuk in the states where they are governing first. If you really want to call the bluff, why don't the Congress and BJP go out there and show their seriousness and their intent towards Lokpal?
No, why don't you do it? Why don't you expose them in the eyes of the public? Take up their support, expose them in the eyes of the public.
Why be at the beck and call? Why be vulnerable being a minority government which can be toppled unceremoniously, which has happened earlier?
Is it not, Sanjay, then a betrayal of the mandate? लोगों ने चुना आम आदमी पार्टी को, दिल्ली सरकार देखना चाहती, दिल्ली की जनता दोबारा चुनाव चाहे ना चाहे, अब लोगों से पूछे कई कहेंगे सरकार वो चाहते हैं, खर्चे होते हैं दोबारा चुनाव करने में, हम वो उस पूरी प्रक्रिया से फिर से क्यों गुजरें?
नहीं, दिल्ली सरकार देखना चाहती है, दिल्ली आम आदमी पार्टी की सरकार देखना चाहती है, वो सरकार देखना चाहती है जो जन लोकपाल पास करे, वो सरकार देखना चाहती है
तो
जो बिजली और पानी का दाम कम करे, वो सरकार देखना चाहती है जो महिलाओं की सुरक्षा के लिए कमांडो फोर्स बनाए।
क्यों नहीं करते? फिर आपको मौका मिला है, आप तो कह रहे नहीं, पहले आप, यही गेम चल रहा है।
उनके पास 31 की संख्या है, उनको पहल करनी चाहिए, वो जोड़ तोड़ के माहिर लोग हैं। उन्होंने 105 मंत्री बनाए हैं कल्याण सिंह की गवर्नमेंट बनाने के लिए, हिस्ट्री सीटर्स को मिनिस्टर बनाया, सुखराम को हिमाचल प्रदेश में उप मुख्यमंत्री बनाया, 6-6 महीने की मायावती के साथ सरकार बनाई। उनका ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड देखिए, वो जोड़ तोड़ करने के माहिर हैं, वो सरकार बनाए।
But conventional political wisdom, Yogendra Yadav, has been that if you get an opportunity, Mayawati showed this, even Vajpayee showed it, take it up, get into government, even if it is a 13-day government or a short-lived government, you establish your potential of being able to come to government. Isn't that the way political parties traditionally in India have thought? Why are you thinking differently?
That precisely is the tradition that we want to break. The tradition of making use of opportunity in English language is also called opportunism. This is what we want to break and shatter. You are talking about unconditional support. I want to unpack it. What is this unconditional support? It is unconditional perhaps. I mean, we don't have any such offer as of now. Perhaps it is unconditional to the sense that as we would support you to become chief minister, which is not our objective. Is there unconditional support about backing the Jan Lokpal bill exactly of the kind we want? Do we have unconditional support then to use that bill to investigate CWG scam, to investigate Jal Board scam, to investigate MCD scam? Do we have unconditional support to nullify the electricity regulation bill or change it if the companies do not agree to audit? Do we have unconditional support for making the kind of changes we want to make in the privatization bill of water and raising the tariffs of water? We need to understand if someone were to give us in black and white, our manifesto says we shall do the following 16 things in the first 100 days. Do we have unconditional support for those 16 days? Otherwise, this support means nothing. We do not want to see Arvind Kejriwal in CM's chair at some cost. This was the conventional logic. We just don't want it.
No, but is there actually just a political calculation, Prashant Bhushan, at play? You're trying to sound moralistic, but the reality is that your calculation could be there are a lot of people who might have wanted to vote for the Aam Aadmi Party, did not vote for the Aam Aadmi Party because they weren't sure whether you'd be vote cutters or actually able to get seats. Now that people know that you're getting seats, you therefore want a re-election because you're hoping that those people who voted for the BJP will gravitate towards you. Is that the gut political instinct that is at play over here?
See, we need a clear mandate which is unencumbered by seeking support or being dependent on the Congress and the BJP, which practice a completely different kind of politics and which are known for their duplicity historically.
But what is the guarantee a re-election will throw up a clear mandate for you or for the BJP? There is no guarantee. We could have another hung house. Then what happens? Have another election?
As you rightly said, that there were a significant number of people who wanted to vote for us. You see, in this election, there was clearly a wave that was visible for this new party. Unfortunately, many of the people who were wanting to support the Aam Aadmi Party eventually did not muster the confidence that the Aam Aadmi Party would be able to do well, and therefore did not vote for the party and voted for one of the other parties because they didn't want to waste their vote. Now all those people would want to vote for this party. Not only that, you see, this has generated enormous enthusiasm, enormous hope in the minds of a lot of people who were still sitting on the sidelines and not really fully supporting the Aam Aadmi Party. All of those people are likely to support the Aam Aadmi Party.
The Congress and the BJP, Shazia, are suggesting that the Aam Aadmi Party actually wants to sit in opposition because your MLAs are too raw. Some of them are very young, probably have never even been to the Delhi Assembly, have no idea about how lawmaking happens. They are greenhorns when it comes to politics, and therefore Yogendra Yadav, Prashant Bhushan feel that if you stay in opposition for a while, at least they'll understand the nuances of lawmaking. Is there reality behind this conspiracy theory?
When you say lawmaking and experience, you're actually talking about all the tricks of the trade.
That's a rhetorical answer.
No, it's
this
not.
This is not a
it's
political
not.
speech that you're making.
Believe you me, it's not just gut political instinct that you're talking about. In fact, it's not that. But it's a wider question. It's about the faith people have reposed in us. And we would not want to take support of either Congress or BJP to be there because they've shown the complicity and the collusion between the two parties. And how can we take support from these two parties or either of them and go to people again and say, here we are in the government, taking help and seeking help of either of the party to be there and to do exactly what we've been opposing, being as a movement.
पर संजय, कांग्रेस और बीजेपी के नेता कैमरा बंद होने के बाद मुझे बताते हैं कि 3 महीने इनकी सरकार बन जाए, एक्सपोज हो जाएंगे. इनके लोगों को तो कुछ आता ही नहीं है, ऐसी तुक्के में हवा चल रही थी, जीत के आ गए. बस 3 महीने का मौका दीजिए, जनता ही बोलेगी कि शीला दीक्षित को वापस लाओ या हर्षवर्धन को मौका दो. आपको नहीं लगता कि कई लोग वाकई में राजनीति के लिहाज से बहुत इनएक्सपीरियंस्ड हैं?
बहुत गलतफहमी है उनको. बिजली के बारे में नीति क्या होनी चाहिए, पानी के बारे में नीति क्या होनी चाहिए, चिकित्सा शिक्षा के बारे में नीति क्या होनी चाहिए, घोषणा पत्र में बाकायदा हम लोगों ने लिख के दिया है, जनता के सामने रखा है, जिस पे भरोसा करके जनता ने हमको वोट दिया है.
नहीं लगता कि आपको बहुत चिंता है? बार बार मंच पे बोला
सुप्रीम
कि आपके एमएलए फिसल सकते हैं. मतलब ये बहुत बड़ी चिंता है आम आदमी पार्टी को कि आम आदमी पार्टी के जो एमएलए हैं वो पूरी तरीके से पक्के नहीं है राजनीति के लिहाज से.
मैं कह रहा हूं, यही बात कह रहा हूं कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट के अधिवक्ता, आईटी प्रोफेशनल, सिविल सर्विसेज की तैयारी करने वाले लड़के भी हमारे एमएलए बन के आए हैं, जिनकी योग्यता और क्षमता पर किसी प्रकार का कोई संदेह नहीं किया जा सकता. और जो लोग ऐसी सीटों पे जीत के आए हैं जो देखने में आपको बहुत सामान्य लगते हैं, उनको जनता की तकलीफों का, जनता की दुश्वारियों का, महंगाई और बिजली की पीड़ा का उन्हें ज्यादा एहसास है और वो ज्यादा बेहतर और अच्छा कानून देश के अंदर बना सकते हैं. दिल्ली में ये सब कुछ वो कर सकते हैं, लेकिन हमें 28 मिली है, हम अपनी क्षमता जानते हैं, हम विपक्ष में बैठेंगे.
Rahul Gandhi.
And one more thing. I think this is an extraordinary question that the media is posing to us. And I think this is the third slot of the media on us. First, there was a CD onslaught where the falsehood was propagated, the truth was never shown. Second, there was a survey onslaught which actually damaged us. And third, that the Congress and BJP spin doctors have managed to get the media to ask an extraordinary question to a party which is number 2 party. Never have I heard anyone ask BJP, why are you not forming a government?
No, we
because
interviewed
everyone,
Harshvardhan and Nitin Gadkari.
I've never
at
seen
length.
this kind of interrogation because you all know, of course, they cannot have an alliance with Congress.
That's not true at all.
Why are you assuming
We did a
that
long
we would have
interview
an
with
alliance?
Harshvardhan and also with Gadkari just yesterday, and we grilled him at length about this. So that charge is not entirely true. Shazia wants to make a quick point before I move to part 2.
मैं जानना चाहूंगी कि अखिलेश यादव को या फिर राहुल गांधी को क्या राजनीति का पहला अनुभव रहा है और उनसे सवाल क्यों नहीं पूछे जाते?